Have you ever spent an entire day doing almost nothing and somehow ended the day completely exhausted? Not relaxed, not refreshed, exhausted. You looked at the laundry, you saw the emails, you remembered the deadline, you knew exactly what needed to be done, and yet you couldn't make yourself start. So you picked up your phone just for 5 minutes, and somehow 5 minutes became 30. 30 minutes became 2 hours. You watched videos you didn't even care about, checked the refrigerator, found nothing interesting, closed it, and then came back 10 minutes later, just in case the refrigerator had developed new opportunities. Honestly, we've all been there. The laundry is still waiting. The email is still unread. And that one Amazon box in the hallway, at this point, it basically pays rent. But then the sun goes down, and suddenly, it's not funny anymore, because that's when the guilt arrives. You're lying there, staring at the ceiling, asking yourself, why am I like this? Why can everyone else just do things? Why can't I function like a normal person? And maybe the cruelest question of all, am I just lazy? Listen to me. Before you answer that question, I want to show you something, because the reason you can't start may have much less to do with laziness than you think, and much more to do with what has been happening inside you for a very long time. And once you understand why, you may finally stop fighting yourself and learn how to move again, gently, one tiny step at a time. Imagine this. You're standing at the bottom of a staircase. There are only 10 steps. On a normal day, you wouldn't even think about it. You would simply walk up. But now, imagine someone puts a 50-pound backpack on your shoulders, then adds another bag to your hand, then another, and another. Suddenly, those same 10 steps feel completely different. The stairs didn't change, you did. Or more accurately, the amount of weight you were carrying changed. This is what many people misunderstand about procrastination, overwhelm, and what people often call task paralysis. They look at the task and think, it's just an email, it's just laundry, it's just one phone call. And maybe they're right. The task is small, but they can't see the invisible backpack, the stress you've been carrying, the decisions you've been making, the conversations you've been replaying, the bills, the responsibilities, the fear of disappointing people, the pressure to keep up, the pressure to be productive, the pressure to look like you have everything together, while secretly searching Google at 2 a.m. for, why am I tired after doing absolutely nothing? Honest, sometimes the task isn't the problem. Sometimes, it's simply the last thing your exhausted mind has room to carry. And here's where things get interesting. Because when you don't understand that, you don't blame the backpack. You blame yourself. You say, I'm lazy, I'm weak, I have no discipline. And every time you say those things, you add another rock to the backpack, shame. Now you're not only overwhelmed, you're overwhelmed about being overwhelmed. And that is where the cycle begins. Let me explain this without turning Bella Moon into a 3-hour neuroscience lecture, because honestly, your laundry has already waited long enough. Imagine your brain is like a phone with 2% battery left. Technically, the phone still works, but open your email, play music, turn on navigation, download a file, and answer 3 messages at the same time. And your phone is basically saying, listen, we need to discuss your expectations. Your brain can feel something like that when you're under prolonged stress, emotional overload, or mental exhaustion. The abilities we use to begin tasks, organize information, make decisions, shift attention, and follow through are often described as executive functions. And when you're overwhelmed, those abilities can become harder to access. Now, here's the important part. Your brain doesn't look at your to-do list the way a piece of paper does. The paper sees 7 tasks. Your overwhelmed mind may see 7 opportunities to fail. Clean the room? Where do I start? Answer the email. What if I say the wrong thing? Begin the project. What if it's not good enough? Make the phone call. What if it's uncomfortable? So now, You're not just washing dishes. You're dealing with anxiety, perfectionism, uncertainty, decision fatigue, and the fear that whatever you do will somehow not be enough. No wonder you want to escape. So you reach for your phone, and for a moment, you feel better. A new video, a new post, a new notification, something easy, something predictable, something that doesn't ask you to succeed. But then, you put the phone down. The task is still there, except now, the guilt is there too, so the task feels even bigger. You feel even worse. And because you feel worse, you want to escape again. Scroll, avoid, feel guilty, repeat, scroll, avoid, feel guilty, repeat. And here's the part I really want you to understand. You cannot shame yourself out of a cycle that shame is helping to maintain. Think about that for a moment. The voice saying, "You're pathetic. Get up. What's wrong with you?" may feel like motivation. But often, it's just adding more emotional weight to an already overloaded system. And you don't help someone carry a heavy backpack by putting another rock inside it. I know, the internet loves discipline. Wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, run 10 miles, meditate, journal, meal prep, build a business before breakfast. And apparently, if you haven't become a millionaire by 8:30, you've wasted the morning. Listen, discipline matters, habits matter, responsibility matters. Bella Moon is not going to tell you that every uncomfortable feeling means you should avoid your responsibilities. Move to the mountains and communicate exclusively with squirrels. Although, some days, I understand the appeal. But there are moments when pushing harder is not the answer, because you cannot bully an exhausted mind into becoming peaceful. Sometimes, before you ask, "How can I become more productive?" you need to ask, "What is making this feel so heavy?" Maybe you've been trying to do everything perfectly. Maybe you've been saying yes when you desperately wanted to say no. Maybe you've been comparing your worst days to someone else's highlight reel. Maybe you've been resting physically, but never mentally, because your body is on the couch, but your mind is still at work, still solving, still worrying, still rehearsing conversations that haven't even happened, still trying to predict every possible disaster. Honestly, that's not rest. That's anxiety, with a blanket. And maybe what you need today is not another motivational speech. Maybe you need a different way to begin. So, I want to give you one. It's simple, it's gentle, and on difficult days, it may be exactly enough. I call it the 5-minute reset. Before we begin, I want you to forget the whole mountain. We're not climbing it today. We're not even looking at the top. We're just finding the first stone. Step 1. Make the task ridiculously small. Do not clean your room. Seriously, I mean it. Don't clean the room. Pick up 1 sock, take 1 cup to the kitchen, delete 1 email, write 1 sentence, open the document. That's it. And if part of your brain says, "That's ridiculous," good. Make it ridiculous. Because right now, the goal is not productivity. The goal is movement. There is an important difference. Don't say, "I need to work out." Say, "I will put on my shoes." Don't say, "I need to write the report." Say, "I will open the document." Don't say, "I need to clean the kitchen." Say, "I will wash 1 plate." And yes, the other 17 plates may feel emotionally abandoned. They'll survive. Your life does not always change because you made one enormous decision. Sometimes, your life changes because on a day when you wanted to do nothing, you did 1 thing. Step 2. Change your state. When you feel stuck, stop arguing with yourself for a moment. Change something physical. Stand up. Open the curtains, splash cool water on your face, walk outside for 60 seconds, turn off the harsh overhead light, and turn on a softer lamp. Put on quiet music, take 5 slow breaths. You are not trying to become a new person in 5 minutes. You're simply helping the person you already are feel safe enough to take the next step. That's all. Step 3. Give yourself permission to stop. This may be the most important step. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Then tell yourself, for 5 minutes, I will do this tiny thing. And when the timer ends, I have permission to stop. No guilt, no punishment, no, well, since I started, I guess I have to reorganize the entire house, learn Spanish, and fix my life before dinner. No, 5 minutes. That's the contract. Because sometimes, the hardest part of a task is not doing it. It's the feeling that once you begin, you will be trapped until everything is finished. So give yourself an exit. Tell your brain, we're not cleaning the whole house. We're not fixing our whole life. We're just doing 5 minutes. And then begin. Slowly, gently, imperfectly. Once you begin, continuing may feel easier. 5 minutes may become 10. 10 may become 20. And suddenly, you've created momentum. But listen carefully. If the timer ends and you still want to stop, stop. You did not fail. You kept the promise you made to yourself. And that is a win, because healing your relationship with action is not about forcing yourself to become a machine. It's about learning to trust yourself again. Maybe the real problem was never that you couldn't do enough. Maybe the problem was that you believed nothing you did was ever enough. 1 cup? Not enough. 5 minutes? Not enough. 1 page? Not enough. 1 small boundary? Not enough. 1 day of rest? Definitely not enough. So every task became a test of your worth, and every unfinished task became evidence that something was wrong with you. I want you to hear this very clearly. Your productivity is something you do. It is not who you are. A difficult day does not make you a difficult person. A messy room does not mean you have a messy soul. An unanswered email does not determine your worth. And needing rest does not make you weak. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. Sometimes gratitude is simply noticing, I am still here. I am still trying. I can still begin again. Maybe today. You didn't climb the mountain, but you put down 1 rock. Maybe that's enough. Maybe for today, you are enough. Before we move into our quiet time together, I want you to do something. Look around you. Find 1 tiny thing you can do after this video ends. Not 10 things. 1 cup, 1 sock, 1 email, 1 deep breath. And if you want, write that 1 thing in the comments, not because I want you to prove anything, but because somewhere, another person may read your comment and realize they can begin small too. And if Bella Moon feels like a quiet place where you can breathe, heal, and grow, 1 gentle step at a time, you are welcome to subscribe and come back whenever life feels a little too heavy. Now, if you're able, give me the next few minutes. You don't need to achieve anything. You don't need to fix anything. Just stay here. If you're somewhere safe, allow your body to become still. And if you're driving, please keep your eyes open. Bella Moon would very much like to see you again in the next video. Now, if you're able, gently close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in. And slowly breathe out. Again, breathe in. You don't need to take the perfect breath. Just breathe. And let it go. Feel the weight of your body. Notice the chair beneath you, the bed beneath you, the floor. supporting your feet for the next few minutes. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to finish, nothing you need to become. You are simply here. Now, imagine that invisible backpack you've been carrying. Maybe it's filled with responsibilities, expectations, regrets, things you should have done, things you wish you had done differently, other people's opinions, other people's disappointment, your own impossible expectations. Feel that backpack on your shoulders. You don't need to throw it away. You don't need to solve everything inside it. Just imagine slowly taking it off and placing it beside you. Feel your shoulders becoming lighter, your jaw softening, your hands relaxing, your breath slowing down. And quietly say to yourself, I do not have to fix everything today. I am allowed to begin small. I am allowed to be imperfect. I am learning to trust myself again. Now, think about that one tiny thing you chose earlier. Don't do it yet. Just see it. One cup, one sock, one email, one sentence, one small step. Notice how different it feels when you don't ask yourself to climb the whole mountain. You are only asking for one step. Take another slow breath in. And breathe out. I know life can feel heavy. I know there are days when even small things feel enormous, but you are still here, breathing, listening, trying, and maybe that deserves more gratitude than you've been giving yourself. So for this moment, don't ask, what is wrong with me? Ask instead, what do I need to take one gentle step? And when you're ready, slowly come back. Feel the room around you. Move your fingers. Move your toes. Take one final slow breath. And slowly open your eyes. You don't need to change your whole life tonight. You don't need to climb the entire mountain. Just take one step, then another, when you're ready. And if today all you can manage is 5 minutes, let 5 minutes be enough. Heal your soul, find your strength,